Hello everyone, it is Tuesday, April 27th. The time right now is 1:09 p.m. and the temperature is a rather nice 11 degrees Celsius. Jeff Lepard in the chat. Big ups to you, sir, and fans Buses Gaming. It's been a while since I've done a live stream. And the last time I was down here, I didn't have great quality on the stream, but that was with a different network provider and a different phone. Hello, Fathia, Harjat, Action BJ, CR, Ronnie Zhang, TSO Canuck, and Indira. I've got some sleeping ducks right here. Terratopia, I am feeling a bit better. I have not streamed on this channel since last Thursday. I was going to, oh, there's a swan way out there. I was going to on Sunday, but I decided at the last second not to, and then last night I changed my mind as well, so here we are. So there's some fenced off cherry blossom trees we're gonna go check out. Unfortunately, this is as far along as you can get on the west side of High Park. I was recording a regular walking video that went through Bloor Street West, and then I came down here to Grenadier Pond, and I got stopped at this fence. I could not get any further. So I ended the video there. I just had a snack and I thought, let's just start the live stream. So I don't know how much of the park we can actually explore today. There's patches of sakura trees throughout the park, but the main cluster is just here on the left. So hopefully the connection is holding up. Hello, Susan. Certainly nice to hear the sounds of nature taking over. Hello, Bevy. And G-Cat, cat, second cat with a capital C. So unfortunately, this is all off limits to the south of here. Thank you for confirming, Susan. So if I can't explore much of the park, we'll probably just get out and head down Bloor for a bit. There's the blooming cherry blossom trees. Hello, Eddie Chin. Yeah, we're gonna go around to the main entrance. I'm gonna head north up to Bloor. There I am, just in case you were wondering if I'm actually alive or not. So this fence here kind of squishes everyone way off to the side. So normally you'd be able to walk right down this road here in between them, and it's quite beautiful, but this year, not so much. There's a look towards Grenadier Pond. Liz, $3.99 towards the haircut you were supposed to get. Liz, thank you for the $3.99, Liz. Man, it was not supposed to be that hot today, but I've got my sleeves rolled up. I might take my sweater off and throw it in my backpack. Can't get a haircut in lockdown hell. Yeah, we can't get in, so let's just make the most. I'm not normally someone to gawk at the cherry blossom trees. I kind of had my fill of seeing these every year when I lived in Korea, but it's quite a nice sight. Is it not accessible? Arush, unfortunately, no. This is as close I can get. But I will head north through the park. And then we can come in and see it from the other side. There's some more on the other side of the park too. This is just, I think, the biggest concentration of them. Eddie says, is there police to guard the place? I have not seen any. But this is easily the nicest part of High Park. Just to the south, what I'm looking straight at here, and we cannot access it. Hello, Daisy Shih Tzu. Eddie, what keeps me from jumping the fence? I don't know, maybe the fact that I'm live streaming this. I think I would be putting a target on my back in terms of getting a fine if I were to do that. So I will not be doing that.
One moment, there's a tree over there I want to visit.
Let's just head up here. So, to get here, I came down, or I came up a trail that's behind me. I did not come to this part. Oh, maybe I should have taken my thumbnail from here. Look at that. I think this is a Insta-worthy pic. Let me pull up my camera. Sorry guys. We have found the nicest spot in the park, I think. Hello, Tech Needs Tea. Greetings from all the way down in Florida. Well, I'm not down in Florida. You get the idea. There's people coming.
I think so. We debated.
You go first.
So it looks like the trail doesn't hug the fence too close here. Hey, we can actually get up close to one of the trees. Their little fence didn't keep us away from. Hello, Yahya. Sorry for no video today, guys. This is it. I did record one for tomorrow that I was hoping would feature more of High Park than this, but oh well. Man, how pretty would this be if this stupid fence wasn't here? Looks like there's a baby one. Steve, sorry for being extremely late to the stream I randomly started at an unannounced and unspecified time. No need to be sorry about that. So it looks like there's a police officer up there. And there's a group cycling. I can, Estelle, all right, so we're gonna say goodbye to these cherry blossom trees, or secure trees, and head down towards the pond. I just kind of wanted to check this out. Let's see where the trail takes us. Hopefully the signal stays strong. You know what? I know for sure I can get back the same way I came up. So let's just backtrack a little bit. Are there magnolia trees around? I wouldn't know, Susan. I did see a really funky bird that I'm sure would have delighted people that are into that sort of thing while recording my other video. One more picture. All right, we will head down this trail. Hello, Vivian. You just missed all the cherry blossoms. All right, funny dog, I'll try not to harass the red-winged blackbirds and their nests. So we just came from up there where all the trees are fenced off. We cannot go any further south along Grandier Pond here because that is fenced off too, which is a bit of a shame because in my opinion that's the nicest part of High Park. But we can follow this along pretty much all the way to Bloor Street. I think there'll be a fair bit of people passing by going to check out the trees. Oh, there's a bench. Might have been a good idea or a good day to bring a lunch and a cold drink. Tessa says you can't buy socks in Ontario. Ooh, the swan has come to the shoreline. Vivian, that's possible. I've been out like a light for the last week. It's weird. Normally, I think I have a pretty good immune system. When I get sick, I'm usually back up in action the next day. But something knocked me out. I still feel a little spaced out, and if you watch my last several videos, you can kind of tell I'm not all with it exactly. Look at that swan. I hope I do not bother the swan. These ducks have to be super used to people being around them. Thank you, Eduardo. Eddie, yeah, I did, but I was labeling streets wrong. Brett, I've had one shot. I'm hoping this swan comes out in a plane. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Do not attack me, swan. Maybe I can grab a shot of him when he pulls his neck up. Or she. We're waiting for the swan here. I guess it's looking for whatever it is they eat. Brett says run for it. Alright, that's enough of harassing the swan. There's some big geese. The fallen tree. Jellybegone.name. It took me a week to get over your first shot. Ugh. Jellybegone. Thank you for the $20, sir. It's taken me about a week. Yeah, my output in terms of creating videos has definitely gone down. So I thought a nice nature-themed walk might be a good live stream to help get back into the swing of things. CP back into the spring of things. Okay, funny dog, are these? Look at these black birds straight ahead. Is this what you were talking about? Sorry, my zoom can't really pick them up that well, but they are right in the center of the screen. There's only one of them on there last time. I have no idea what kind of birds those are. Cormorants. I think that is what is on this double-crested cormorants. So this sign is placed in a convenient spot. Ooh. We're gonna get some squirrel on duck action coming up. Hey buddy. Sorry, I do not possess any peanuts. It's not my intention to harass the wildlife. Look at this guy, he's up on his hind legs. We've had some squirrely encounters before on this channel. Watch out, it might attack. There are fallen trees all alongside Grenadier here. Sorry, Vivian, I know you funded. I need to keep some peanuts on me. I will rectify that. Here's where it gets quite icky. I had a fun time walking through this my first time through here. Pick a route. Yeah, this is some good muck. Feel like I'm on that show, The Floor is Lava. Some stones to help me cross here. Hopefully the image quality is holding up. You better not be wearing white shoes. You're not. I think a mountain biker would have a lot of fun in here. Thank you, Eddie. The walking man dude says I could spin around really fast to get out of this forest. I know exactly where I am, walking man dude. But because they fenced off the cherry blossoms, we're gonna go around back to them the long way and take in some nature along the way. Ooh, this bird's... Is this what you were talking about, funny dog? The red-winged... He's got a big patch of red on his wings. How old is the park? I don't know. But it was a gift to the city originally. Tech Needs Tea says, make sure to like the stream, everyone. Thank you, Tech Needs Tea. Do I know why these trees have these cages around them? I don't really know. I'm sure someone can probably clue us in. I think that is Ellis Road over there. But let's see if I stay in the park, if the signal holds up. So apparently there's beavers around here. Because I remember the last time I did a live stream here, I think that was in like September or October. I tried to go this way, and I was greeted with a connection problem. So I ended up running out to the street here. Look at this sign. No access to cherry blossoms. We'll bring the blooms to you. Toronto.ca/cherry blossoms. Bloom at home. Here, let me pull up my YouTube here. I was just eating, so my fingerprint reader's not working. I want to be able to monitor the stream quality. Sorry guys, I'm just loading up the stream. No one wants to hear the audio from some guy's YouTube. Alright. Quality looks decent. Let's maybe we'll just stick to this side. Maybe the wire is to prevent beavers from chewing them. That could be the case. Or YouTubers. There's some ducks having a party. Scott, hello. Hey, duckies. Ooh, this one's beautiful. Oh, you're welcome, Monica. A few of these ducks have really funky looking faces. I don't know how else to say that. So I think we can continue up the trail up here rather than go onto that road. Let's see if this connection holds up. I just walked up that thing like a champ. And I could have stayed down there. You know what, guys? I'm going to take my sweater off. I'm going to put my phone down for a second. If I miss anything important whilst changing, I apologize. Let's just find a place to put the phone down. Okay, give me a second, guys. I have no idea. Looks like it's looking at a tree. And it wants to fall over. Keeps trying to tip over. There we go. Hello, Jose. Careful, Bigfoot's around. Not too worried about a little Sasquatch. All right. Back up to the trail. Olga, $10 super sticker. Thank you, Olga, sorry. CP says buffering. If you see it buffering, hit refresh. I'm not getting any signal warnings. Let me see, how's my... It says my connection is strong. Thanks for confirming, Ali BHG. Okay, we've hit a fork in the road. If I go left here, this will take me to Bloor Street. Did I meet any friends on Omegle? I completely forgot about Omegle. Okay, let's head up. I'm gonna go this way. I'm not even sure where I'm going right now. But the walking man dude said if I do get lost, I can just start spinning around. Man, I didn't know I was gonna be going on a hike this afternoon. I think I hear woodpeckers. It must be nice when leaves are on the trees. Probably. It's also a good chance my signal will suck when there's a full forest canopy look where we have arrived. Hello, Jeanette. And walking Alice. Hello to both of you. Yes, we made it out. And there's the tram. I don't think they'd be running that thing. Alright, I lied, guys. I ended up not taking off my sweater, but I'm going to do that right now. So let's sit down for a second. Very similar to Central Park, says Walking Alice. Yeah, it's not quite as central, but this would be the Toronto most equivalent to that. Johnny Strips Part 2. I gotta take my mask out of my pocket. I see people walk around wearing winter coats. I think they're nuts. Let's see how quickly I regret this decision to put my sweater back on. It's good to see kids out enjoying the park at least. Yeah, it does get hot, and I'm usually a person who wears layers. I hate wearing too much and being too hot. I'm the last person on earth to buy a Canada Goose jacket. It's 99% of the time you don't really need it. All right. And we are sans the coat. Johnny is going through menopause. So off in that direction there is Bloor Street and Quebec Avenue, and you'll find the High Park subway station just over there. But let's head through the park this way. There'll be some more cherry blossom trees at least. There they are. It's not quite as scenic or pretty as the last place we saw them. Now, do I want to be on the left side of this fence or the right side? Gerald Lee, $10. Hey Johnny, thanks for another great live stream. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Gerald Lee. Thank you very much. Silver CS says, I hope you recovered from your shot. You were pretty tired on Sunday. Yeah, I was tired on that live stream on Sunday night. I need some toothpicks to keep my eyes open. So this is the main sports field area in High Park. There's like a ring road system that runs through here. Rash Brannigan, I don't know. I believe these are Japanese sakura trees, donated at some point after World War II. That's just about the height of my cherry blossom knowledge. I know Japan after the war went all around the world and donated these trees as a way of sort of making amends. Alice says, no more white in Central Park. Yeah, you guys had them bloom at least, what, 2 to 3 weeks before us? I remember seeing Action Kid had some videos up of the cherry blossoms while ours were still bare. Salazar 26.5, love the videos of your hometown. Thank you, Salazar. So let's see where this fence takes us. We were west of here where they were quite stunning. We just weren't allowed to get close to them. Although I imagine if the city didn't put this barrier up, this place would be absolutely mobbed, at least on weekends. We have a lot of contributions for the Popeyes Fund. Says Tech needs tea. I'm just letting this couple walk by. That way they don't have to listen to me and I don't have to listen to them. Wow, they're operating this thing? I did not think they would be operating the trolley through Hyde Park. Look at that. Maybe they're doing it for accessibility purposes, because it's such a huge park. You do have seniors and people that are pregnant or have other mobility issues, so it makes sense. I'm glad they're running it. But given that they're doing their best to close everything down, I'm a little surprised. There goes the trolley. Can you love both Starbucks and Tim Hortons? Why not? Why the heck not? Love is a strong word for those particular places, but sure, why not?
Left here. Yeah.
So there's a few more trees. I am going to have to bring my bike here and do another ride through Hyde Park, I think. All right, let's see where this way takes us. So here's one of those trails I could have taken when we were down by Grenadier Pond. I'm just letting these people in front of me have a bit of space. Otherwise, they'll have to listen to me jibber jabber as we head down the road here. I wonder if we'll see a number 30 bus. Annette, yes, active TO fires up this weekend along the northern part of River Street and Bayview Avenue. So I'll probably check that out on my bicycle. They were speaking Hangul. So we're gonna hit a big whack of cherry blossoms up ahead. Yeah, Lisa D, I've been watching the stream. I've seen zero buffering. So if it's not happening to everybody, that means it's not happening. So if you are having issues, try just refreshing your screen there. Does Johnny still need a walk? Johnny can cook. Did you get your new camera yet? No, they're shipping it from China. I have a tracking number. But it's kind of like when you order from AliExpress and you look up the tracking. I have no idea what's going on. It'll probably be delivered before it actually shows up on the tracking at this rate.
Language, culture, family, friendship.
Or Wish? Oh, I do not order from Wish. I think if you want something that's gonna be fake, order from Wish. Look in there. I wonder what's over here. Oh, there's a giant dog park. Off on that side somewhere. Here's Grenadier Restaurant.
Oh, this one.
That's unfortunate. This is the best view we can get.
Yeah,
Down and it's, yeah, like down.
And I lost my one. I look at my school, my phone today. I lost my 100 by 1 way. One friggin' one. They made 171.
Hey, Jeanette, it's a library bookmobile. I don't know what to call it. Walking Alice, $5. Walking Alice. Thank you. I've been a fan of your channel since it first popped up in my recommendations. You've done an amazing job showing off New York City, so thank you for the super chat. And I noticed that you started a Patreon as well. So good luck with that. Man, I wish I could get closer. This looks stunning over there. Jeanette, excited about the mobile library. Those fences are just decorative. Yeah, except the police they have monitoring them. So I don't know if I should loop back to Bloor or if I should keep going south here. Let's take a look around the corner and see. I think there's not going to be a whole lot from here on out. I think this is just going to take us down to the Queensway. Lisa says that area of Queensway is boring. Yeah, I'm thinking of turning around here, Lisa. You read my mind. There's really, because they've got it fenced off all along Grenadier Pond, we're not going to be able to see anything interesting. Sorry, Eddie. We're going to turn around. Walk to Keele Station. I was going to either go to High Park Station or Keele Station, so that makes sense. Yeah, guys, there's really not much to see if we keep going south. Fortunately, the really cool part of Grenadier Pond is all blocked off. Hello, Gloria. Thank you for catching this rare Tuesday afternoon live. I think this here takes you down into the High Park Zoo. Center Road. Ooh. Do I see some secure trees down there? No, I don't. High Park Zoo, free admission. Unfortunately, it's closed. There's that massive dog park just to the right here. Hello, Toronto Walk and Drive. Thank you. I've been a lazy boy lately. This is the longest I've ever gone between live streaming on this channel. And I didn't have a video this morning. I should have one yesterday, or for tomorrow. And then tomorrow afternoon, it might rain, but I'm gonna try to get out and make some more content. I also have to do a video for Patreon and channel members, so that'll be fun. There's the Lisa Ukrainia monument. Chris Mill says I can take a day off. Yeah, what I used to do was I'd make 2 or 3 videos in a day, and then I could take a day or 2 off. Bevy YHZ, I'm glad to see you feeling better and live streaming. Thank you, Bevy. It's very much appreciated. I will not turn your $5 into abusive substances. But I do think a cold beer is in order after this walk. I remember going into that off-leash area last time I was through here. So we are going to head north to Bloor Street. I don't normally keep to the left on a walkway like this, but all these people seem to be on their left. Oh, here we go. I'll take this chance to move over to the right. A Hop City barking squirrel. I think I have one left, actually. But I also have a new 4-pack of Bose Lug Tread in the fridge. Brad Palmer, $5 for a beer. Thank you, Brad Palmer. And Jeanette Morales, $5 for a refreshing drink. Brad and Jeanette keeping me, I almost said nice and liquidated, but I don't think that's the right word. Where's Perry? $10. Where's Perry with the do whatever you want, $10. So maybe we won't get a drink with that. Thank you, Mr. Perry. Harjot, we are headed north out of the park right now. Oh, congrats, Bevy. Although that was silly of you to,
Johnny.
Hello.
Hey.
How's it going? That was the first time we've been recognized in a while. I was gonna say, Bevy, you were silly to, turn it off. Walkie houses don't drink too much during daytime. You know, I've got a balcony that is begging for me to have some lunch outside and a drink, especially on a day like this. So I will do another stream like this either Thursday or Friday. Dylan Reynolds in the chat. Hey, Dylan Reynolds. Hey guys, it's me, Dylan Reynolds. And this Prairie Girl. Got a lot of Walking Channel celebs in here. Walking Alice, this Prairie Girl. We've got our Mod Bev. So So all the cherry trees are just over there, but you'll have to rewind. I don't even think that's the right terminology for a digital video, but go back to near the start if you want to see those. I think the nicest area of the sakura trees was right at the start of the video. And I forgot the walking man dude. And this is kind of stupid, but the tennis courts aren't open. Good old coronavirus is super, super contagious when you're playing tennis, of course. I think we're the only region in North America where tennis and golf are not allowed. Wouldn't be one of my streams without a mini rant. You're welcome, Olga. So we're heading out towards the northeast exit of the park. Yeah, Ali BHD, I think I've tired myself out ranting over the stupidity of the powers that be for making that decision, but stupid is as stupid does, I guess. Oh, Tech Needs Tea, also a streamer. I forgot about that. Eddie Chid says we miss my rants. So I think this will take us over to Parkside. I'm gonna go harass the squirrel first. I feel like we haven't. Look at this guy, just chilling. Miriam, 10 real. Thank you, Miriam, for the Brazilian real. Tech Needs Tea says, to be fair, her stream was vertical. Yes. If you want to make an enemy out of me, record videos vertically. Have you ever done any videos with Trontopia before? No, I have not, Dylan. Brash Brannigan, $3.99. Thanks for the mini rant. It's appreciated. Thank you for the $3.99, Brash Brannigan. This is Spring Road, but it is closed. Tech Needs Tea says, please have mercy. I blame TikTok for perpetuating the ridiculousness that is vertical video. There's Bloor Street. Walking Alice has never seen a black squirrel. Given how close New York is to Ontario, I find that kind of hard to believe. Please say Toronto is better than Melbourne. Well, I'll say it in the form of reading your sentence, but I don't think any one city is really better than any others. Except for Vancouver. Naturally, Toronto is better than Vancouver. Chris, $20 super sticker. Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much, Chris. Well, Walking Alice, we have a couple of albino squirrels that are well known in the city. One of them that frequents Trinity Bellwoods. I don't know when the last time it was seen. Are there squirrels outside North America? That's a good question. Not one I'm able to answer right now. Well, Toronto is known for its squirrels and its raccoons, that's for sure. So here is Bloor Street. Johnny needs to grab a girthy burrito. I just might order some Mexican food tonight. This will take me to Parkside Drive, won't it? Do you guys want to go nature or Bloor? Bloor Street, nature. Bloor Street, nature. Tara Evans had a tornado warning. Tech needs tea. Depends on the emojis, I guess. People are going for nature. All right, guys. But there's a bit of a tree canopy here. We might hit some buffering. They should call High Park the land of fallen trees. Really? That's it? I am just hitting 10,000 steps now. This is a very low day for me. Have you ever done a walking video in a thunderstorm before? A few, Dylan. I did a cycling video in a thunderstorm where there was some flash flooding. That was kind of crazy. That was before I narrated them. Tech Needs Tea must go. All right, Tech Needs Tea, thanks for stopping by and modding. Remember to keep your camera horizontal next time you're out streaming. So I think I can turn north just up ahead here and head up to Bloor. Sorry, I'm just checking one thing. Oh, looks like there's some work going up along Parkside Drive there. Siren Song, you're welcome. Glad you enjoyed it. I figure with not a whole lot going on in the city itself, this is a good chance to do some more nature-y and residential type streams and videos. Would a really tall antenna help with the canopy? Perhaps. Look at all this greenery. It's like an oasis. An oasis of green. All right, Lisa D, where is the graffiti wall here. I think I know what you're talking about. But I'm not sure exactly. Maybe I'll look it up. We'll take a little break. Tom says that October has been on the corner for 35 years. Just give me a second, guys. An iconic graffiti wall near Kiel Station. Oh, it's on the Midas. All right, maybe we can check that out. Where is? I don't know exactly. That's fine. I think it's just up here. So we are on Bloor Street. So that is High Park. Eddie Chin says it is that lane along the subway. Dylan Reynolds says there was no walking video this morning. No, there wasn't. This is the video for today. This is what you get. In behind 7-Eleven. Yeah, I'm heading over there right now. So we're gonna check out the endangered graffiti wall. Where am I going? Not too much further from here. You're not biking today? No. I'm gonna go home and crack a beer open and edit the video that I recorded. So we're gonna head up to Indian Road. Susan says I need to chill at my balcony and people watch. But thank you guys for sticking with me during the down period of content. Surprisingly, the channel's views have been pretty good. recently. Maybe I'm onto something. Less is more. Toronto Central Lynn. I know there's a number of health clinics in here on the left. Here's the old Midas. Pet value has moved. Thank you, Harjot. Bloor by the Park. I guess that's the BIA name for this neighborhood. Bloor West Village was the first BIA in Toronto. Oh, there goes the subway. Vivian Johnson, you are very welcome. And here is the graffiti wall that is endangered. They've already kicked out their tents. I have seen this from the subway window numerous times. It was cool of Midas to incorporate their logo into this. They probably gave the thumbs up to the artists to allow them to do this. Apparently, according to Lisa D, there are condos moving in here. I know this building has a lot of medical services in it. So I wonder if this is also up for redevelopment or if it's just this part. Maybe the artist's name is Midas. No, Midas is it's a muffler shop. There's the, I think the Crossways or Crosswinds straight ahead. That would be Dundas West Station. Oh, we got another. Oh, this train is just rolling in. But we are at Keele Station, and this is where I'm going to end the stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. Sorry for the extended hiatus. I did do a stream on Sunday night on my other channel. That was also kind of short, but I think I'm not going to be able to see the train. We're too far away, and I'm on the wrong side. Don't! But thank you to Bevy, YHZ, Action VJ, and Tech Needs Tea for modding. Thank you to everyone who super chatted, and for everyone else who just hung out. My first super chat was from Liz telling me to go get that haircut. And I think we are now in dire need of that haircut. Andrew Sherwood, 3 pounds. Thank you, Andrew Sherwood, with the super chat at the buzzer. Thank you again, Andrew. Thank you, Walk and Alice. Have a good night. All right, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Probably Thursday or Friday. Don't think I'll do it tomorrow. I'll probably stock up and record a couple of videos tomorrow. And I'll probably have a Stumbles video up tomorrow. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.